Welcome to the video class, my dear students. Myself Sanjay Kumar Behra, lecturer in Zoology, now in the Vidya Mandir Plus 2 Science College. Today I am going to discuss our first chapter, the living world. Let's a little bit about the introduction about science. What is science? Vigyana. What is science? Science is the systematic science is the systematic knowledge. Science is the systematic knowledge based on experimental observation. Based on experimental observation for an investigation. Science is the systematic knowledge based on experimental observation for an investigation. Science को हमें विज्ञान बोले कि कहूँ, विज्ञान माने कौन? विशेष ज्ञान, जो थ्रू कि हमें विशेष ज्ञान आहरण करिबा, ताकू हमें विज्ञान बोलिकी कहूँ. And this science, the word science derived from two Latin word, "ser," two Latin word, "ser," that is to know, and "scientia," that is knowledge. Science derived from the specific Latin words "ser," that is to know, "scientia," that is knowledge, ज्ञान. जोठु आमे ज्ञान पाउछे ताकू आमे कहबा विज्ञान. And science again divided into three different types. One is the social science. One is the social science, the abstract science, and the natural science. Science may be of three different types: social science, abstract science, and natural science. Social science includes the political science, economics, civics, political science, economic, civics, and sociology. Abstract science includes mathematics and statistics. Natural science, which deals with the study of nature and natural objects. Natural science deals with the study of nature and the natural object, and it is of two different types. One is physical science and other one is life science or biological science. Physical science includes physics, chemistry, and zoology. Physical science includes physics, chemistry, and geology. Life science includes the science of life, that is biology. Biology. What is biology? Biology derived from the two Greek words bios and logos. Biology. Biology deals with the study of livings. Biology deals with the study of livings or living organisms. Derived from two different Greek words. One is bios and other one is logos. Bios, that is life. Logos, that is to study. So study about the life is said to be biology. Study of living organism is said to be biology. There are two different types of living organism, plant and animal. The study of plants is botany, and that of animal is zoology. So biology divided into two different branches again. One is botany, other one is zoology. Botany, that is study of plant life, and zoology study of animal life. Science may be three different types: social science, abstract science, natural science. Social science includes political science, economics, civics, sociology. Abstract science includes math and statistics. Natural science, which deals with study of nature and natural objects, may be of two different types. One is physical science, the life science. Natural science divided into two branches: physical science and the life science or biological science. Physical science deals with study of physics, chemistry, and geology. Life science or biological science deals with the study of the living organism and is said to be biology. Biology derived from two different Greek words, bios, that is to alive, that is life, and logos, that is to study. So study of living organism is biology. Biology divided into two different branches. Study of plant life, botany, and study of animal life, zoology. There are two different types of living organism in earth, two different types of things, living and non-living. First, scientist, Greek philosopher Aristotle, he was the Greek philosopher. He was the Greek philosopher who first of all differentiate the livings from non-livings, livings from non-livings. Aristotle, he first of all differentiated the livings from non-living. Living, sajiva, non-living, ନିର୍ଜୀବ। ସଜୀବ ମାନଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ନିର୍ଜୀବକୁ ସେ ଅଲଗା କରିଥିଲେ। ନିର୍ଜୀବ ମାନେ ଯେଉଁ ରହିଥିଲେ ନନ୍ ଲିଭିଂସ୍ ଏବଂ ଲିଭିଂକୁ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସିଏଟ୍ କରିଥିଲେ ପ୍ରଥମରେ Aristotle, and he considered as thinker of biology, thinker, pioneer of biology. He was a thinker and pioneer of biology, and he also considered as father of biology. Greek philosopher Aristotle first differentiate the livings from non-livings and then differentiate the animals from plants. Later on differentiate the animals from plants. So he considered as father of zoology. Aristotle, he was the Greek philosopher who first of all differentiated the livings from non-living and then animals from plants. So he considered as thinker of biology, pioneer of biology, father of biology, and then father of the zoology also. Botany deals with the study of plant life. Theophrastus, first he was considered as father of botany. The term biology coined by Lamarck and Treviranus. The term biology first of all coined independently by Lamarck and Treviranus. Along with the plant and animal, there is another organism, that is microorganisms, and the branch is said to be microbiology, which deals with study of microorganisms. Study of microorganisms. And A.V. Leeuwenhoek, A.V. Leeuwenhoek, considered as father of microbiology. Aristotle, considered as father of zoology. Theophrastus, considered as father of botany. Antony von Leeuwenhoek, considered as father of microbiology. This is about introduction for science and biology. Then about the living organism and the non-living organism. How to differentiate the livings from the non-livings. One is living and other one is non-living. The question is, what is life? What is life? There is no definition for life. Life को वर्णना करिया पे सेमति किछि संज्ञा नाही. There is no definition for the life. But आमे जानिबा केमति ना जो जगह की जे living life is there. There is no exact definition for life. जे कि किछि एक्टिविटी देखै पारुछि स्वयं चालित भाबरे आमे कहिबा जे सेठे जीवन अछि और सी होछि living. So how can we differentiate the livings from the non-livings? The living shows some specific characters by means of which they will differentiated from the non-livings. Those living characters are, number one, they have definite shape, size, and form. All the livings, they have a definite shape, a definite size, and definite form. But there is no definite shape, size, form of the non-livings. Non-living रो निर्दिष्ट आकार आकृति किछि रहिबो नाही. जदि मन को क्वेश्चन आसीबो जे लिविंग रो आकार आकृति रहिला नॉन लिविंग रो आकार आकृति नाही बोली कि कहा जाउछि ताहले पेन रो आकार आकृति अछि कि नाही. बट यार आकार एवं आकृति को आमे आम इच्छा अनुଯାୟୀ ଦେଇଛେ. एटा या निजर नुह. So it is non-living. All the livings, they have definite shape, size, form. Non-living may have a shape, size, but that depends upon human will. Amara ichha. Ame jemiti chahiba, ame semiti aku shape dei pariba. Then, number 2, locomotion. Locomotion. What is locomotion? Movement from place to place is said to be locomotion. Movement from one place to other place by the help of the locomotory organ is said to be locomotion. That means आमे गोटे जगार आउ गोटे जगह को जदि आमे मूव करगले ताहेले आमे ताको लोकोमोशन बोली कि कहबा बट नॉन लिविंग लाइक बस ants aeroplane anything they may also move from one place to another place. So, non-living may also source locomotion, but that depends upon the driver. गोटे लिविंग निज इच्छा अनुसार से गोटे जगार आ गोटे जगह को जाई पारिला बट नॉन लिविंग लाइक बस एरोप्लेन बाइक anything any non living thing they may change their position but that depends upon our will. Bus move from place to place by the help of driver only. Locomotion is spontaneous, autonomic, निज इच्छा रे आमे गोटे जगार आ गोटे जगह को जाई पाउछे किंतु नॉन लिविंग ता निज इच्छा रे गोटे जगार आ गोटे जगह को जाई परिबो नाही. So locomotion are found in non livings. Then third about the protoplasm. The living organisms composed of protoplasm ଯାହାକୁ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ କୁହାଯାଉଛି ଆଦି ଜୀବକ. The living organism made up by means of cells and the living organisms made up by means of different organs. The living organism made up by organs which are made up by means of cell and the cell contains the protoplasm which is the living portion of the cell. Cell is the structural and functional unit of the life. Cell कोश गठन एवं कार्यर एकक से सेल भितर रही किए ना प्रोटोप्लाज्म जोटा को आदि जीवक बोली कि कहुच्छे. द फर्स्ट लिविंग थिंग इन द अर्थ इज द प्रोटोप्लाज्म. So all the living organisms they contains the protoplasm. They may be unicellular or multicellular, whatever they may be. सेमाने एककोशी हुंतु किंबा बहुकोशी हुंतु निश्चित भाव से शरीर कोश को नहीं कि तैयारी हेइथिबो एवं से कोश भितर निश्चित भाव में प्रोटोप्लाज्म रहिथिबो एवं से प्रोटोप्लाज्म द प्रोटोप्लाज्म कंसिस्ट ऑफ कार्बन हाइड्रोजन ऑक्सीजन नाइट्रोजन फास्फोरस सल्फर पोटेशियम etc. different type of elements are present in the protoplasm. The organs they perform different type of functions. Different type of organs present in the body and they perform different functions like eye is for seeing, ear is for listening, nose is for smelling, आखि देखिबा पई, कान सुनिबा पई एवं नाक सुंघिबा पई. ए सब जिनिस गुड़ाक प्रत्येक ऑर्गन जी जार काम सब करेंगे. डिविजन ऑफ लेबर बोलिकी ताको कहते कार्यर बंटन. प्रत्येक ऑर्गन निज निजर स्पेसिफिक फंक्शन देखेबे बट नो सच स्ट्रक्चर्स फाउंड इन द non-living. In non-living, neither cell nor protoplasm organ present in the non-living. All the things absent in non-living. Then next, about the metabolism. Metabolism. What is metabolism? Different type of activities of the living organism. Different type of activities of the living organism is said to be metabolism. That is the vital activities. Inside the body, different type of chemical reactions takes place. They may be constructive reaction, they may be constructive, or they may be destructive reaction. Body भितरे मोस्टली दुई प्रकार रिएक्शन को आमे देखिबा केमिकल रिएक्शन सेथिरु किछि कंस्ट्रक्टिव थियरी हबा रिएक्शन एवं किछि डिस्ट्रक्टिव ए सब जिंस गुड़ाको दैट मीन्स ऑल बायो केमिकल or biochemical reactions are said to be metabolic reaction. All biochemical reactions said to be metabolic reaction, and the phenomenon is said to be the metabolism. So constructive metabolism is anabolic reaction, and the destructive metabolism is the catabolic reaction. Anabolic reaction and catabolic reaction. Constructive metabolism, anabolic; destructive metabolism, catabolic. Like carbon dioxide and water together form glucose, and when glucose undergoes oxidation, carbon dioxide and water released as byproducts. Carbon dioxide water मिसिकी glucose है ये ग्लूकोज भांगिला पर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एवं वाटर बाहरला एठी कोन हला एठी यूज ऑफ एनर्जी takes place during this constructive metabolism or anabolic reaction, and here energy released. Anabolic reaction रे एनर्जी यूज होबो, कैटाबोलिक रिएक्शन रे एनर्जी रिलीज होबो। एवं एठी कोन होची देखो ये हला हमर सिंपलर फॉर्म। They are simpler forms, and these simpler forms converted to complex forms. So it is the process where simpler form converted to complex one, but here just opposite. The complex forms converted to the simpler one. In anabolic, simpler forms converted to complex form. In catabolic, complex form converted to the simpler form. Anabolism, constructive metabolism, catabolism, destructive metabolism. And this process, the phenomenon, is said to be anabolism. Here, the phenomenon is said to be catabolism. When anabolism exceeds catabolism, when anabolism exceeds catabolism, then growth takes place. Growth takes place. ଯେତେବେଳେ ତିଆରି ହେବା ରିଏକ୍ସନ୍ ଭାଙ୍ଗିବା ରିଏକ୍ସନ୍ ଠାରୁ ଅଧିକ ହେଉଛି ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମର ବଡିର ଗ୍ରୋଥ ହେବ। ଜଷ୍ଟ ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ସ କେତେବେଳେ ହେବ ନା ଡ୍ୟୁରିଂ ଦ ଏଜିଂ। ଏଜିଂ ମାନେ ବୟସ ହେବା। ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜଣେ ବୃଦ୍ଧ ଅବସ୍ଥାକୁ ପହଞ୍ଚି ଯାଉଛି, ଧୀରେ 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 ସିଏ ମୁଭ୍ କରୁଛି ବୃଦ୍ଧ ଅବସ୍ଥା ଆଡ଼କୁ, ଏଜିଂ ପ୍ରୋସେସ୍ ସମୟରେ ସେତେବେଳେ କାଟାବୋଲିଜମ୍ exceeds anabolism. So when during growth anabolism exceeds catabolism, and during aging catabolism exceeds anabolism. These are the certain difference between the anabolic reaction, catabolic reaction or anabolism and catabolism. Best example, anabolic reaction, photosynthesis, जोटा को कहा जाउछि आलोक संश्लेषण प्रक्रिया, जो प्रोसेस रे कि हमरो ग्लूकोज तैयारी हबो। एवं आ गोटे हैला इन catabolic reaction or catabolism, respiration, श्वसन प्रक्रिया। श्वसन प्रक्रिया जोटे कि हम ग्लूकोज भांगी की आम सेठो एनर्जी पाउछे। These are the differences between the anabolic reaction, catabolic reaction, metabolism. There are two different types. One is anabolism, one is catabolism. Then such type of reactions not found in the non-livings. Non-living रे हमें एक प्रकार reaction को पाइबा नहीं, but artificially we can experiment on such chemical reactions in the laboratory. आमे एमाने non-living से माने निजे निजे reaction करी पारिबे नाही, but आमे जदि चाहिबा laboratory रे आमे से माने को नहीं कि एक प्रकार reaction किछि आमे करी पारिबा जोटा कि हमरो इच्छा अनुଯାयी हबो। But in living there takes place spontaneously. आम बॉडी भीतर जो रिएक्शन कोची सेटा हमरो कंट्रोल किछि नाही, बट जदि हमें किछि रिएक्शन करिबा पे चाहिबा लैबोरेटरी रे ताहले हमें से मानको किछि रिएक्शन से मानको मध्य रे करै पाइबा जोटा कि से मानकर निजर नुह। देन नेक्स्ट वन, the growth. Growth. What is growth? Increase in size and increase in number of body or cell is said to be growth. Increase in mass or increase in number. Increase in mass and number said to be growth, and these are the twin characters. These are the twin characters of growth. Increase in number. Let one amoeba when undergoes reproduction, 2 daughter cells produced. When they again undergoes reproduction, they produce 4 daughter cells. So from one amoeba, now the number is 4. That means increase in number. And increase in mass. That means in case of multicellular, let the human body, any animal, developed from a zygote, which is unicellular, uninucleated and microscopic. जो single celled, unicellular, uninucleated, microscopic organism, a microscopic cell, zygote रहतिला, that zygote later on developed to a complete human being. जो ह्यूमन बीइंग रे कि सम ट्रिलियन सेल रहउची गोटिए सेल रो ट्रिलियन सेल आसले दैट मीन्स इंक्रीज इन नंबर एंड the body also increases in size. That is said to be the growth. Such growth not found in non-living. The growth in living is spontaneously, autonomically, due to addition of the nutrient inside the body, inside the cell. But non-living, they does not have such type of growth. The non-living, that means let some non-living. By adding similar substance on the surface, by adding similar substance on the surface, they may increase in size. By adding similar substance on the surface may help in increase in size. That may say to be growth, but that depends upon our will again. So the non-living, they does not increase in size spontaneously or autonomically. They increases in size by adding similar surface substance on the surface, so the growth is from external. But here, growth is from internal. When the nutrient supplied to the cell, then the growth takes place from inward to outward. आमे जेतेबेले कि न्यूट्रिएंट सप्लाई करूचे धीरे धीरे सेल हमरो इंक्रीज करी जाउछ जेतेबेले सेल इंक्रीज करी गला that is said to be the growth. So increase in mass and number is the twin character of growth. Next, inside the body, certain vital activities takes place. Those vital activities are not found in the non-living. Living organism रे एमती का किछि vital activity गुड़ा करोची. Vital activities are found in the livings which are not found in the non-living. And those vital activities are nutrition. What is nutrition? Getting nutrient is nutrition. पोषण को ग्रहण करिबा खाद्य आकार रे आमे ग्रहण करले हमर आकार बढ़ुची से प्रोसेस को हमर कहला nutrition, which is a complicated process and completed in 5 steps. One is ingestion, then digestion, then absorption, then assimilation, and then egestion. Let the animal body. ये है गोटे animal body where the alimentary canal present with the 2 opening. This opening is mouth for ingestion. This opening is for anus, that is for egestion. In this alimentary canal, let the alimentary canal. The nutrition completed in 5 steps. Intaking of the food material through mouth is said to be ingestion. Intaking of food, खाद्य ग्रहण करिबा process को कहला ingestion. खाद्य ग्रहण कला परे the food material which you take are complex materials, and those complex materials simplified by enzymatic action, that is said to be digestion. खाद्य खाइला परे आमर हजम होची हजम हवा प्रोसेस को कहा जाउची डाइजेशन देन डाइजेशन हवा परे नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज द एब्सॉर्प्शन distribution of the simple food to different body part को खाद्य गुड़ाक डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हवा प्रोसेस को कहला एब्सॉर्प्शन एंड यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ फूड मटेरियल इनसाइड द सेल utilization of the food in cell is said to be assimilation and removal of undigested food जो खाद्य हजम हो पाला नाही से खाद्य गुड़ाक स्टूल आकार से माने आउटसाइड को आसबे कहा दे के आसबे ना एनस दे के आसबे माउथ पटे खाद्य एंट्री कला एलिमेंटरी कैनाल रे खाद्य हजम हैला परे एब्जॉर्प्शन हैला सेल को पठा हैला सेल भितरे यूटिलाइजेशन हैला आ तापरे अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड मटेरियल को स्टूल आकार रे एनस दे के outside को आसले this process is the nutrition. Then next another one the respiration. Next step respiration. Respiration it is a catabolic process. It is a catabolic process where the inspired oxygen helps in complete oxidation of glucose to release water and carbon dioxide along with energy. Respiration होची आमर गोटे catabolic process जो process रे की the inspired oxygen जो oxygen को हमें ग्रहण करूचे that inspired oxygen helps in breaking down of glucose to release energy along with the water and carbon dioxide. This is respiration, not found in the non-living. Then next about the excretion. What is excretion? Inside the cell or in the body, different type of chemical reactions takes place. From those chemical reactions, different type of useless chemicals released as byproduct. आमर बॉडी भितरे विभिन्न प्रकार केमिकल रिएक्शन होची जो केमिकल रिएक्शन रो की विभिन्न प्रकार वर्ज्य वस्तु गुड़ाक बाहर थाए अदरकारी केमिकल गुड़ाक बाहर थाए व्हिच आर नॉट एसेंशियल फॉर द बॉडी जदि से माने हमर बॉडी भितरे रहिबे ताहले विभिन्न प्रकार रोग को सृष्टि करिवे सो आमे सेही केमिकल को अति शीघ्र बॉडी रो बाहर करिवार अछि द प्रोसेस ऑफ रिमूवल ऑफ द वेस्ट मटेरियल इज सेड टू बी excretion. So what is excretion? Excretion is removal of waste material. Removal of waste material. What is waste material? That means metabolic byproduct. Waste material अर्थ होला metabolic byproduct. Metabolic byproduct अर्थ कोन metabolic reaction समय जो अदरकारी केमिकल गुड़ाक बाहरी गले जोटा कि हम बॉडी को दरकार नाही and these byproducts they are harmful to body so before accumulation to their harmful level आम देह रे जमा हे आम देह को नष्ट करबा पूर्वरु आमको से केमिकल को बाहर कर देबा को हबो that process is said to be the excretion. So removal of the waste material from the body to outside is said to be excretion. Mostly आमे जोटा कि यूरिन द्वारा कि आमे डिस्चार्ज आमे कर दोछ आउटसाइड को रेचन क्रिया ताको कदम कहबो ओडिया रे रेचन क्रिया. नेक्स्ट देखो another one is the reproduction. Reproduction. What is reproduction? Producing new one of the parental type. Producing new one of the parental type is said to be the reproduction. पुनर्बार प्रोडक्शन करवा देख लेट आम गोटे एमिबा को नबा आम गोटे एमिबा रही गला जो एमिबा की परवर्ती समय सी आउ दुटा एमिबा को जन्म देला दुटा एमिबा सी गले दिस इज द रिप्रोडक्शन producing new one of parental type is said to be reproduction. Then this reproduction found in all the cases of the living organism, not found in the non-living. Reproduction non-living rame paiba nahi. The reproduction takes place in different way. Those are vegetative, asexual and sexual. There are three different types of reproduction: अंगीय जनन, अलिंगी जनन, लिंगीय जनन. Vegetative reproduction जदि गोटे गोलाप गछ को आमे नुआ गछ करिया पे चाहिबा गोलाप गछर गोटे डाल को जदि आमे माटी रे पतिबा ताले सेटा गोटे गछ हेई पारिबो. That is vegetative branch to नहीं कि आमे गोटे reproduction कले. Asexual reproduction takes place by spore. जोटा कि आमे रेणु बोली कि आमे कहूचे और ता संगे संगे the sexual another method is also fragmentation कोन ना जते बेले कि in case of the spirogyra this is the spirogyra filament जोटा कि शैवाल जातीय बोली कि आमे कहूचे when the spirogyra filament cut into several pieces naturally or artificially if cut into several pieces then each piece may develop to the new individual one. प्रत्येक पीस कौन करेंगे ना गोटे गोटे नुआ spirogyra filament को कन्वर्ट करेंगे. This is the fragmentation process. And the sexual reproduction takes place by fusion of male and female gamete. The male gamete is sperm, female gamete is ovum. They fuse together to form the zygote, which later developed to the young one. ये होचे हमरा लिंगीय जनन. So अंगीय जनन, अलिंगी जनन and लिंगीय जनन. ये है हमरा about the reproduction. Next, another method is also there. Budding is also the method of reproduction seen in Hydra and yeast. Yeast cell reproduces by forming the bud. Bud formation करके yeast तरह reproduction को करेगा. Then another one देखिए हमें about the reproduction process like consciousness. Next, consciousness चेतना शक्ति जोटा का हमें कहूचे. All the living organism they receive and respond the stimuli. जदि हमरा सराउंडिंग रे किछि परिवर्तन होछि सेही परिवर्तन को हमें ग्रहण करि पाछे. रास्ता रे जाउछे हमको अधिक टाण खरा हला आमे छाई जगह को जिबा. वर्षा हला आमे को जगह रे टिके हमें लुचि के जमा ये निजो को हमरा प्रोटेक्शन देबा पई वर्षा पानी रो प्रोटेक्शन देबा पई कोनोसी जगह रे हमें टिके रहिबा. सेरा कहबे तमरा कोन कारण सचेतन हमें किछि जिनिस को हमें रिसीव करि पाछे. जे कोनोसी जिनिस को हमरा सेंस ऑर्गन रहि गेले eye, nose, ear, tongue and skin. They are the sense organs. These 5 sense organs they respond to stimuli said to be the consciousness. Even such type of consciousness not found in the non-living. Then next one, life cycle. All the living organisms they have a definite life cycle. That means first birth, then growth, and then death, and then again birth. This is the life cycle. प्रथम जन्म हबो तापर बढ़िबो तापर मरिबा सुनिश्चित. So प्रत्येक living organism रो जन्म अछि आ तार मृत्यु मध्ये अछि. This is definite life cycle, but non living रो सेमती किछि डेफिनाइट लाइफ साइकिल किछि नाही. Then another one, there are different vital activities. Next देखिबा another point, such type of vital activities not found in the non-livings. Then next, all the living organism they regulate, all the living organism they regulate all the vital activities autonomously, rhythmically जो जिनस हमर हार्ट बीट फ्रॉम बर्थ टू डेथ कंटिन्यूअसली से काम करि चलुछि, से कार अपेक्षा करिबो नाही. दैट इज rhythmically. श्वसन क्रिया जन्म हेबा परठु से तार काम को आरंभ करिछि, मला पर्यंत से तार काम को करि चलिबो. ये हला हमर rhythmically जोडा के नॉन स्टॉप से माने काम करते. देन another one, they shows some adaptation. All the living organism they have to adjust with the surrounding environment. Adjustment of the animal with the surrounding environment is said to be adaptation. उपयोजना जी जो जगह रे रहिला से जगह रे से निजको खाप खुए की चलिबा प्रोसेस को कहा गला adaptation. प्रत्येक ऑर्गेनिज्म जी जो जगह रे रहिले से जगह रे से माने adjust हे की रहिबे. Such adjustment seen in living only, and the process is adaptation. And then last one, the death. What is death? Permanent cessation. Permanent cessation of the vital activities. Permanent cessation of the vital activities is considered as is said to be the death. This is all about the living characters. Such living characters not found in the non-livings. So, this is for today. Thank you. See you in the next class.